welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's video. Today we're doing a pick a card to see who will be making their feelings known to you next, what they're going to say, what they're going to offer, who is this. We're getting into all of the fine details today. So my Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. And pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well. We have group 1 with the Sunstone Crystal Point. Group 2, I hope you can tell it's a Rose Quartz Crystal Point. It's a pale rose quartz, but it is rose quartz for pile 2. Pile 3 with the Apatite Stone. And pile 4 with the Finchonite Crystal Point. So like I said before, you know, take as much time as you need, but we're just going to get right into it. All right, if you chose group 1 with the Sunstone Crystal Points, this is your reading. We got the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it looks like this could be new incoming communication. But let's see. Let me roll up my sleeves. Spirit, this is for group 1 with the Sunstone Crystal Point. Who will make their feelings known to group 1 next? What will happen? Anything we need to know, Spirit. Ooh. This person may be asking their friends about you. This person could also be watching you online. Oh, wow, interesting. I also feel like you are causing this person to get out of their shell. You know, tapping into this person's energy, I feel like they're looking at you as if you're kind of the one in the way, or they're looking at this connection as if it's something very different. So first we have thoughts and fantasy. At the bottom of thoughts, it says always on my mind. At the bottom of fantasy, it says lost in you. So this person does fantasize about you quite a bit. They think about you a lot, and you're really on their mind. You're someone who has really caused them to think again and again and again. And whether this is not typical of them, or you're just kind of like, you know, causing some sort of ripple effect in them, they're really kind of thinking about this connection and feeling like it's different. We have twin flame and we have dreams. However, I don't feel like this is someone you've experienced the twin flame connection with. And if this is someone that you've talked to, everything would be pleasant. I don't feel any bad blood here. I don't feel any negativity here, like at all. And you guys may have a mutual friend with this telephone card here. At the bottom of telephone, it says incoming communication, so they will be talking to you soon. And like I said, we had the Page of Swords at the bottom of the tarot deck for you guys. We're using the Mermaid Tarot for you today. So that would represent like new incoming communication from someone new. But twin flame and dreams, interestingly enough, you guys may be on a personal level kind of really being patient, and you know, you may have this like, if he wanted to, he would. If she wanted to, she would type of mentality these days, because I feel like this is all happening internally, which is very different for a twin flame connection. Typically, twin flame connections, it's external triggering. Like this person triggers you, you trigger this person. But that could also just be the narrative of the twin flame community, because oftentimes it's not always like that. So anyways, at the bottom of twin flame, it says triggering growth. At the bottom of dreams, it says you're in my dreams. So this person thinks about you a lot. They watch you a lot, whether it's at the gym, at work, wherever they see you. They think about you a lot, watch you a lot, have been watching you, for some of you, for years, for weeks, for months, for a long time. And it just hasn't, you know, I don't feel like your connection has started. I'm not even going to say, I don't feel like it's gone anywhere, because for a lot of you, I really don't feel like you've talked to this person. But yeah, you've been in this person's dreams, and they're like, okay, there is something more going on here. I don't typically dream about people. What is this? And we have the Chosen One and transformation. So like I said, it's almost like just being in your presence alone has caused them to go through a personal transformation that makes them want to step up to the plate. This person may have been on like a celibacy journey, or a dry spell, like intentionally not talking to anyone, not connecting with anyone, not focusing on romantic connections. They may have been trying to cleanse their spirit, or they may just be generally more of a loner type. But the chosen one, at the bottom of that one, it says, I choose you. At the bottom of transformation, it says changes in love. So this person is definitely considering, you know, kind of opening up to love with you. They're very picky, I feel. And they've been waiting for something more than just, oh, I'm growing a connection with someone and we're talking and I can see we have all these things in common, so that's why I like them. They've been almost like leaving it up to God, like, spirit, you know, universe, if there is someone for me, I need you to put them directly in my path. I want a higher level connection. I don't just want to make it work with someone. If that was the case, I could just be alone. Like, they're that kind of person. They may be a bit stoic. I'm getting air energy with them, a little Saturnian energy, Mercury energy with this person. Spirit, what can you tell me about them making their feelings known? Well, we have flirt back. I'm really into you and we need a do-over. So if you guys have had some communication, I still don't feel any negativity. I feel like it would be you guys, like, say this is your gym crush, right? And this is like you guys having a day where you're talking and they spot you, but it doesn't get to the point where you're even exchanging numbers. If you have exchanged numbers with this person and talked to this person, their conversation may just kind of seemed dry, or they may have seemed disengaged. Tapping into this person's energy, I really feel like they started to have you trigger their growth and evolution, have you trigger their feelings, make them kind of feel like, okay, this is different. They started to dream about you. They kind of, this person, I really do feel like they may have like said a prayer for you, like, spirit, if this is the person that I'm supposed to be with, reveal this to me. Or if this person is religious in any way, they may have, you know, said a prayer to make things clear. And if it's meant to be, spirit, you know, show me that and work in my life. I'm open to the way that you're, you know, wanting to move me. I'm open to whatever it is that you want for my life, spirit. This person may be very dedicated to God, to universal order. See, and that's the thing. I feel like this person started off with being a little flirty with you. You maybe exchanged a few glances with this person, and then they saw that either you disengaged or they disengaged, so they can think and say, okay, spirit, is this just lust in my soul, or is this something more? Either you disengage because you're not going to flirt with someone all day, every day and have it go nowhere, or they disengaged. You know, like I said in the beginning, you guys may be in a, if he wanted to, he would type of energy. So it's like, okay, I'll flirt with you. I'll let you know that I'm open. But beyond that, I'm not going to lead your hand all the way. So I feel like there's been some drop in flirtation or connection. And they feel like you need a do-over. You know what I just saw? I just saw the scene in Twilight where Bella is at the salad bar when Edward finally, you know, comes to talk to her, and he's like, I just want to reintroduce myself. You know, the iconic scene with the apple and all of that. But I just saw a vision of that, where it's like, okay, I know I ran out the room before because your smell is so tantalizing to me and I'm a vampire, but I want to reintroduce myself properly. Sorry if I seemed off-putting before or whatever. So I do feel like they're going to take the lead with whatever do-over. I feel like once they know what they want, they go for what they want. So the person making their feelings known to you next is someone that you may have had a little bit, just a little bit of flirtation with. someone who's really into you and has specifically taken time to get revelation about this from higher powers, whatever it is they believe in. But this is someone who's been crushing on you for a while. Like I said, I feel like this is, for some of you, going on for weeks, months, years. This person just kind of watching you on social media. They've been growing, transforming. You've been growing, transforming. They may have seen you in relationships. You may have seen them in relationships. It could have always been like it was just the wrong time for you guys. So you were both loyal to your partner. So you never tried no funny shit with the other, you know. But I do not feel like this is someone that you have a history with romantically. I feel like it never got there. We have soaring into joy, simplifying your life, and flying free. Flying free says, I unfurl my wings and fly. So again, that's like, if they wanted to, they would. I'm going to keep doing me. I am free at this time. I am single. I'm not going to live life as if I'm not single. It's just not happening. So you guys may be really, you know, being really stern on your boundaries and what you are and are not willing to give, even when it comes to behavior and communication and flirtation. Even that can feel like someone is taking your energy if you're not, you know, feeling like you have a justified reason or a good amount of energy from that person to be doing all that. Simplifying your life, it says, I cherish the simple pleasures of life. So you guys may have been getting into art. I see you guys doing your own thing, whatever that is for you. Whatever that is for you. Simplifying your life. You may be cleaning out your house, simplifying your life. Not overthinking things because you're not associating all this value to people that, you know, haven't given themselves to you, or that you're not talking to. You're not being limerent over anyone because it's like, I'm not building up stories in my head anymore, you know. You've really taken your power back. Soaring into joy says, childlike wonder fills my life. So you're open. It's not that you're closed off. You're open to love whatever way it comes. You're just not chasing after it or trying to squeeze it out of anyone. Spirit, what's going to happen next with this person revealing their feelings? We have the King of Pentacles, which I definitely anticipated this person really being open and taking the lead. Ten of Wands in reverse, relieving you of any pressure. So this person is going to come in with clear communication. And again, it's like that beautiful scene in Twilight where Edward comes up to Bella as she's at the salad bar and he apologizes for, sorry, what happened before. Whereas a lot of people would rather just start new and pretend that nothing ever happened. It's so much better if they can clear the air. Like, sorry if I came off XYZ way before, but hey, my name is da-da-da-da-da, and let's move forward. We got the Tower, interestingly enough, at the bottom of the deck. So it may be very unexpected to have this person like really shoot their shot with you, and it's because they're going to be so clear. They know exactly what it is that they want. Now that they're communicating with you, we have the Page of Pentacles. So they've already made an investment, a promise to Spirit. This is also an energy of them taking you on an official date. We have the High Priestess here. They've spent some time tapping into their higher self, into their intuition, and they already know your value. So they're not taking you on a date just to ask you, what do you bring to the table? When they finally have an opportunity to get you at the table, to sit across from them, they're not going to waste your time talking about what do you bring to the table when you're right there. You know what I'm saying? This person is coming through in a very King of Pentacles kind of way. I'm ready to make an investment now, and I'm also showing up as my highest self on my good behavior, doing things the right way. Spirit, what else can you tell me? It's like, are we not at the table right now? So what are you asking me this BS for? Why did you ask me on a date if you don't even know what? Let me not. I just really hate that question. I'm telling you. It grinds my gears. We have the Hangman in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So this person is making things really easy on you. I feel like it's very different for you and almost a red flag. You're like, is this love bombing? I would say spend less time on social media gathering everyone else's experience, and spend some time in meditation or alone tapping into your intuition, because your intuition is going to be able to tell right away if it's BS, and this isn't BS. So that's the downside. It's like, okay, it's good to know what to look out for because you're hearing other people's experience, so you can look out for certain things, but it's a bad thing because then it's everyone else's experience is always on your mind. And even the way that someone else gets along with the same person, you're going to have a totally different harmony when you come together. It could be with that same person and get a totally different response. And we're all capable of dropping the ball and being a-holes and da-da-da-da-da. So I would say take some time, like make a conscious effort to, if you're watching a lot of like relationship content, like relationship coaches and gurus, and hearing other people's, you know, experiences on TikTok and things like that, spend less time doing that and spend that time really tapping into your inner high priestess so you don't self-sabotage, because we have the hangman in reverse. So it's just very strange that for weeks, months, or years, however long you've known this person has never applied pressure in this way. You've never had their full attention in this way, and then all of a sudden, like, you're getting all of them. It's so weird. And Nine of Wands in reverse, it's very easy. They're making things very easy for you. Ace of Cups, they're treating you as if you're the apple of their eye, you know, and it's just very strange. It's very strange coming from them. You may know them to be very different. They may be a hermit. Like I said, I was getting some Saturnian energy from them, some air energy with them, where for the most part they're kind of in their own head or have really strong boundaries. They live their own life. They don't really like to let people in too much. So to have them like sweating you is just very strange. Or we do have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Judgment card in reverse and the Nine of Cups. So this is an amazing offer for you. This is an amazing opportunity to move forward with someone really special, but you may actually be tied up or giving someone else loyalty who isn't giving you loyalty. If you're tied up with someone else who isn't giving you loyalty, I would really go out of your way to end that now, so you don't even have to worry about it. But if the timelines do overlap, again, I think it all goes back to the intuition, because your intuition is going to tell you, okay, this is someone who's not ready. And even if you've built a foundation or spent a lot of time investing in this person, this is an amazing offer now that you don't want to miss out on. And this person is letting you in. It's almost giving like portal energy, 1111 energy, because we have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Hermit card. So it's like, oh my God, if you've ever seen Shang-Chi, I freaking love that movie. It's on Disney Plus. Check it out. It's one of my favorites. Okay, anyways. So, if you've ever seen Shang-Chi though, there's like this forest that you have to get through to get to like this village where all this, you know, magical power is and da-da-da-da-da. But you have to know exactly the time that the gate opens. It like only opens one time per year, and you have to know exactly when that portal opens in order to get to the village, unless you're from the village so you know the way and you can get in with your magical powers. So anyways, it reminds me of that, where it's like we have the Hermit and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's very rare that this Hermit lets their guard down like this, and they really are a catch. So this is like a rare opportunity in itself. Like Eight of Swords in reverse, they're letting their guard down, they're being vulnerable, they're opening up, even though they are a hermit, even though they're more stoic, even though they don't give themselves to people like frequently at all. So it's just like, wow, there's so much to get here. There's so much that you can gain from this relationship, from this person. But yeah, I feel like this is someone who has been crushing on you for a few weeks, a few months, checking you out at the gym, someone who you may have had a few interactions with that weren't negative, but just didn't, you know, turn into anything more. You didn't get each other's numbers or something like that, or it just didn't amount. or this is like, you know, someone in your circle. We did get that telephone energy, so this could be someone, like I said, who you've had in your circle of friends or something like that, but it's like they've been in a relationship, so have you, or they've been on their own journey, so have you. You were moved, you were in college, they were in college, you know, you were apart in some way. You just never got to explore each other in that way, but they've been watching you for years. So this has been a slow unfolding of, okay, I know this is my person, or this has been something that has been more sudden, like few weeks or months, if this is someone who's been watching you at work or at gym, whatever. Regardless though, King of Pentacles, this person is going to initiate this do-over. So you don't have to worry about figuring it out or finding this person or making yourself available, because it's naturally going to come. We have the Moon in reverse, so there's going to be no confusion with this. King of Swords, they're going to be very clear with their communication. This person may give you a little, they may make you a little anxious. Like with the King of Swords, that can be a lot, but I don't know, most people, some people like it. I don't know, I guess it just depends on your personality. Two of Swords in reverse, they're not trying to fight with you, argue with you, convince you. They're just kind of stating their case, making you their offer, pursuing you for a while. And if you're playing games, then they'll, you know, go about their business. But they're going to give you a good amount of time. I do feel like this person is reasonable, and the more genuine you are with them, the more understanding they will be, if you need a bit of time. But this is a really cool opportunity. I feel like this would be a good person for you. We have give without expectation. So I feel like Spirit is really giving you a reminder, like if you know who this is, if there is a natural opportunity to talk to this person, to give something to this person, to have something with this person, give them that time, that energy, that thing, that conversation without expectation. We have worry is a wasted emotion. So you guys may be a bit more on the anxious side, where it's like, okay, if I don't make it clear to this person, like, yes, I'm ready, I want it too, like, yes, I'm willing, you may miss the opportunity. And that is just so not the case with this person, especially with someone who's showing up as the King of Swords and the King of Air and the King of Earth. Like, this person is so grounded and sure. When they're sure, they're sure. And they really take their time to think. And you know, yep, at the bottom of the deck we have choose love over fear. So Spirit is saying, like, you know, be open, be vulnerable, but this will come together naturally. And you know, this person is really taking their time to decide what it is that they want. So they're coming to you in a very sure energy. So yeah, you guys, that is what I have for you. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. Other than that, that was your reading. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the rose quartz crystal point, this is your reading, tapping in to see who's going to make their feelings known to you next. All right, Spirit, this is for group 2 with the rose quartz crystal point. Who will make their feelings known to group 2 next? Oops. For group 2. Nice. Okay, so first we have being bold and invitation. So right away, being bold is the first card that came out for you. And I'm like, okay, it's looking like this person is coming in with some spice. They're really kind of being clear, letting you know how they feel, not really trying to hide their emotions, their feelings. Not a lot of games being played here. It seems to be very clear. At the bottom of being bold, it says speaking my mind. And then we got invitation to kind of take it up a notch. Let's hang out is what it says at the bottom of that card. So the person that is letting you know how they feel, making their feelings known to you, they are approaching you first, or they are being bold. They're making a move. They're being clear. Like, you know why they're talking to you. This is not the slow build with this person, you know, just kind of like flirting or being around more often. This person is being pretty bold. So I would say, like, if this is genuinely a shy person, then I would say that perhaps they you know, do it, whatever they do would still seem very much so out of character and be very clear. So if this is a shy person, this is like this person like, you know, really kind of getting out of character to be more extroverted and clear with you, that they want you, that they're interested. Alignment at the bottom of that one, it says same frequency, so it's looking like this is the right time for this to go down. They're catching you at a good time as well, so I feel like things will be pretty smooth and easy with this connection building. Spirit, what else can you tell me? Nice. So we have a new love. We have, oh my goodness, we got soul tie and baby maker. Oh my God. So the sexual chemistry for you guys is going to be very much so off the charts. We do have time here, which I'm thinking I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify with tarot and see what time is alluding to. Spirit, for the time card, can I get clarity on time? Why did this time card come out? We have the 10 of Swords and the Fool. That is very, very clear. 10 and then 0, which is very interesting to me. You may be seeing a lot of zeros with your angel numbers, 10, 10, 101. Just combinations with zeros in it. I feel like your guides have been connecting you with a lot of zero energy. You may be starting new. You may be a life path 10 or in a 10 year. You can calculate the year that you're in, like what the numerology number for your year is with your date of birth. But we have the 10 of Swords and the Fool card. So something clearly had to end. This is like an end to a relationship. They may have been in a relationship, you may have been in a relationship, or someone had to heal, whether it's you or them. You may have been less open before. If you've recently opened yourself up to new love, then everything would be kind of lining up perfectly with that. But I don't feel like this is someone from your past. I feel like this is someone who is new. We have new love and pick me, so they're really trying to get you to choose them. Like, again, this person is being so bold. At the bottom of new love, it says love is in the air. At the bottom of pick me, it says I can love you better. So this person is really trying to make it clear to you, like, listen, I'm the best choice for you. I want you to choose me. I want you to check me out. I want you to hang out with me. And then we have baby maker and soul tie. I'm going to clarify this with tarot. Why not? Because I want to know exactly how this is going to go or what this is alluding to. Baby maker, at the bottom of that one, it says have my babies. At the bottom of soul tie, it says stuck to you like glue. So you guys may go on a date and you may end up getting intimate on that first date, even if that's unlike you. Or maybe you're someone who doesn't really view physical intimacy in that high of a regard. So it's like, if it feels right, you go for it, and that's what happens. Regardless, there is a lot of physical chemistry between the two of you. Spirit, can you clarify baby maker and soul tie? We have the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, oh my God, and the 7 of Cups. This kind of looks like a little bit of hookup culture. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So neither of you are kind of putting the brakes on the situation. So there is definitely a lot of physical intimacy. This could even be like making out, like a heavy makeout session on the first date. It doesn't have to be going all the way, but baby maker and soul tie is like, dang, I feel so spiritually connected to you. I feel so connected to you in general. I want to be really close to you. I want to be like in your skin. I want you to be in my skin. Like, I want you all over on top of me. Like, it's very much so like, I'm very excited about you right away. So let's see what else we get. The bottom of the deck, we have deep in love. So you guys kind of fall for each other really, really quickly. Feelings run deep at the bottom of that one. So things are taking off pretty quick with this person. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this connection? Embarking on an adventure and embracing the future. You guys, this is giving really quick energy. This is giving like move in with me energy. This is giving like let's go on a trip together, booking a trip together. The first month we're together, we're booking a trip. Or, oh, I just so happen to have a wedding out of town, out of state, whatever. I'm booking your flight so you can come with me. Like, this is you guys doing a lot together, doing all of those couple things, like going to the movies, going out to dinner, going on picnics. Shoot, not right now, it's the winter where I'm at. Maybe where you're at it's warmer. But you know, like, this is an energy of you guys doing a lot of activities. I had a relationship like this where we just did everything. Like, once we knew each other, we like just did everything. Like, we would always be trying out new things, and it was just so much fun. And that's how this feels. It feels like, oh my God, finally I have my person I can do couple step with. And you guys are just like really going balls to the wall doing all of that. Embracing the future, I step into my future with an open heart. Embarking on an adventure says I savor the wonders of the world. So right away, both of you guys are really open to the future, what happens. You're building a future together, embarking on an adventure together. It really kind of feels like just so good. It really feels so good. It feels very fast and sudden, like very quickly you're falling in love with this person, and vice versa. We have trusting your intuition. At the bottom of that card, it says, my life is truly guided. So maybe this starts off super fast and then your intuition tells you like, okay, slow down. Let's work on building a solid foundation now. Trust your intuition. Or maybe you're someone who typically doesn't open up to people, and spirit is like, enjoy this moment, enjoy this time, allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself to be a part of this process and to be happy, to enjoy this, lean into that. Whatever your intuition is telling you to do, it could be anything, but whatever your intuition is telling you, I would definitely say honor that. If you see something, say something. If you feel something, say something. This isn't the time to be inauthentic. This isn't the time to hold yourself back. This would be the time to like fully go for it. Spirit, can you show me who this person is? Who is this person? Wow. We have the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is an option. This is a forever option for you. We have the 10 of Cups. This is long-term relationship energy. However, we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something you would have to throw away, either your previous life, your previous beliefs, your old job for a move. 2 of Wands is kind of like, I'm stuck between wanting to lean into this connection and wait for someone else. I feel like you guys may be different, or there may be something you don't like about them. Like there's some sort of foundational misalignment. Like, this person wants to make a lot of money, you don't care about making money. This person wants to live in Costa Rica, you'd rather live in the United States. This is like, we have different political beliefs, we have different personal beliefs, we have different religious beliefs. One of the foundational things that are important to people, I want to live in a big house, you want to live in a small simple house in a small town. I want to live in the city. Like, this is like, okay, there's a big thing, something you would have to give up or change to be with this connection. It could even be their personality. Like, I like more serious people. This person is, you know, more goofy. There's an energy of you having to really decide, okay, can I actually take this forever? Do I want to accept this offer? Because just because this is someone who's applying pressure, inviting you out, you know, someone really showing you a good time, that doesn't mean that you have to accept it. We got the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck, so your intuition may be telling you, take some time to spend alone, to really be honest with yourself about what you think and feel about this person. That also may be something that you've never done in past relationships. Like, you never took time to say, okay, I'm gonna do, even though we spend every weekend together, I'm gonna take this weekend where I'm gonna recharge, I'm gonna take a spiritual bath, I'm gonna cleanse my energy, and I'm really gonna be honest with myself about and check in, like, how do I feel about this person? Do I want to move forward with this person? I always say, like, making no decision is still making a decision, because time does not stop. So you're going to continue. That's how so many people like end up in these relationships where it's like actually really difficult to separate from someone or get untied from them, because it's like life is still moving. So So, you know, you don't want to get to the point where you've already signed a 12-month lease with this person, or you're already engaged to this person, or you're married to this person. Like, things have gone so far, and you haven't had a check-in with yourself and given yourself the time to really, like, think, you know? Even if you have to make up an excuse like, oh, I'm going to see my parents this weekend, or oh, I'm going to do XYZ this weekend, or it's my friend's, you know, birthday and she really wants me to spend the whole weekend with her, so I'm not going to have cell service. I'm going to be in, you know, in the woods. You know, whatever you have to do to get that alone time. And that even is a red flag. If you have to do the most and make up all these excuses, if someone can't accept that, I'm really tired this weekend, you know, we've been seeing each other a lot and I've been working really hard, I'm literally going to sleep all weekend, or, you know, not even making excuses, any excuses, like, I just want to spend some time to do girl stuff, boy stuff, to be alone. Gosh darn it. You know, that's a red flag if you can't be, you know, honest with someone about what your needs are. But yeah, I think that's kind of another message coming through. Oh, wow, we got the Judgment card underneath the Hermit. Page of Cups, like, it's an offer, it's an option. The option is on the table, but I really think that you taking your time and deciding what you want for yourself, and if this is the person you want to surrender to, is going to be important. But regardless, I'm like, have your fun. Have your fun, allow yourself to get taken out, allow yourself to go out, you know, just in general, and to enjoy this connection. But this is new love, so this is someone new that will be coming into your life. I don't feel like you know this person or have a history built with this person. This is someone who's liking you right away, and this is going to be a potential long-term relationship for you. And I feel like the intuition part is like choosing that path. You may be at the part of your spiritual journey where it's like, okay, you have more responsibility now, so you choose your path. You know, you choose what happens next, instead of just kind of being open to whatever and then getting, you know, swept up in someone else's timeline or karma, or just, you know, whatever, without choosing what it is that you want for your timeline. Above a connection, you know, you're living your own life with your own timeline, so make sure you're a part of it. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. This isn't someone from the past. And also, I don't feel like this is anyone from the past. And then we have the World card here. So much like major arcana energy. And that's the thing about the Judgment card. The Judgment card, like the symbolism of the Judgment card, is always like the divine coming from the clouds and blowing the horn. It's a call. It's an opportunity. And the World card is also a card of, you know, coming full circle versus just like pure perfection. It's more like coming full circle and, you know, having perfection in much more of a theoretical way, or not theoretical, but just more of a symbolic way than actually having everything perfect. So this is an option for you guys. Wow. So you got something coming up pretty soon here that'll be pretty serious for you. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this situation? There is a very strong attraction to them. Maybe it's that they're irresponsible and they don't put the brake lights on it. And if you're not someone who's very connected to your physical body and you don't see physical intimacy as a big deal, you may just personally desire someone who's more responsible in that way, or someone who doesn't try to pursue physical intimacy in that way, because you may know, I'm more likely not to say no. I'm just gonna go with the flow kind of person. I don't really care. Spirit, what else can you tell me? Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. Spirit is like, you know, don't feel guilty. Choose for you. This is kind of like your golden moment. We have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So even if this is a good person and you're having a great time with them, still, you know, someone could be a great person and still make you feel just as suffocated and just as stuck, simply because they're not in alignment with you, or they're not like your person that you would want to choose. And also, we did get the alignment card. So maybe you're only halfway up the ladder, but you have goals that are already set in motion, things that you're already working on. You know you're going to go farther than here. And you're like, man, this person is great for me now, but I don't see them in the future that I want for myself. That could be the problem. Tick-tock, more time symbolism. And then we have yin, which is the divine feminine energy, the light, the intuition, treating yourself like a goddess, not letting anyone enter your temple, your space, your mind, your body, unless you fully want them there. So that's very interesting for you guys, group 2. Your spread kind of turned up to be more about what do you want for yourself, and do you give them entrance, because you want them there, or because they're showing you a good time because they want to be there. So I feel like that's the difference moving forward, and that's the difference on your timeline. It's a slight difference, but your connections or your timeline moving forward will kind of be a product of who you let in versus what was supposed to happen to get you to this point of ascension. So now you're kind of your own gatekeeper. We have deep knowing. So Spirit is really saying, again, just, honor your intuition. You're going to feel it in your soul and your spirit. We also have a leg up, and truth be told. So Spirit is also saying, with this leg up card, you have things that can benefit this person, and they have things that can benefit you. You can give them a leg up, they can give you a leg up, but in order to get to that point, there's going to have to be clear communication. Even if it may hurt their feelings. Like, listen, I have feelings for you and I care for you, but I don't feel like you're as mature as I would want you to be in order to be in a relationship. Or letting them know, like, okay, I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to see where things go. And this isn't a guarantee, but these are my concerns. Giving them an opportunity, telling the truth and giving them an opportunity to step up to that position that you need them as well is also an option, versus just, okay, deciding, do I want to move forward and accept this person fully as they are? Or, am I going to give them a chance to kind of meet me more where I'm at and give me more of what I need? So there's those. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 2? We have give without expectation. This came up for group 1 as well. And for you, give without expectation, I feel like it's more about allowing yourself to have the fun. Because some of you are like, if it's not the perfect person, if it's not my future husband, my future wife, I don't even want to bother at this point. But the truth is, there's no such thing, because you have free will. So Spirit can lead you to like a perfectly compatible match. But if you still don't choose them, you don't choose that timeline, so they're not the one unless you choose them. You tell Spirit who the one is. There's really no such thing as the one from Spirit's perspective, like giving to you. There's just the person that you choose to be the one. So if you're in a space where it's like, nah, I want Spirit to kind of do everything at this point, I just don't feel like it's going to go down like that. I do feel like you're going to need to be a part of this process to some degree, and be a little less rigid, more open, because again, like, you have free will. So Spirit can't make you marry this person, Spirit can't make you pull the connection together and be present in the moment. And then we have worry as a wasted emotion. So Spirit is kind of, saying keep your mind in proper working order without extra worry about things that aren't real or things that you've seen on social media. Move with a space of, I'm connected to my intuition, so I can feel if something is BS. And I know that I have the skills to handle it if it is. But beyond that, I'm going to turn up. I'm going to live. I'm not going to live my life based on someone else's life or experience. But if I do experience with someone else's experience, guess what? Best believe I have the tools to handle it. So what is there to be fearful of, Much more of an empowering energy. That's what I got for you guys. That is what's happening. That is what's going on. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. Other than that, that was your reading, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 3 with the Appetite Crystal Point, this is your reading. We're going to be using the Tarot of the Divine for you today, and we are going to tap in to see who is going to make their feelings known to you next. and anything else we can possibly get from Spirit about the situation. Spirit, this is for group 3 with the appetite. Who will make their feelings known to group 3 next? Oop. Wow, new love is in the air, dude. There must be like some sort of transit happening right now where it's giving like Jupiter, or sorry, it's, well, Jupiter too, but it's giving like North Node, Uranus energy, Venus energy, Jupiter. I feel that conjunction energy where it's like, man, everybody is getting like really new energy this time around. Wow, these two wanted to come out as well. I'll take them. Things are looking really good for you guys, group 3. Things are looking really good for you so far. For you as well, we got new love. We got new love. We got that from, I'm pretty sure, every group. The only group that didn't get that so far would be like group 1. But even for them, it was still like a newer connection, someone that they hadn't dated. So, wow, let's just jump in. Okay, so we have new love and magic. So again, like this astrological tease, you know, to your spread where it's like something about this is written in the stars. Something about this is very magical, fantastical, and kind of fairy tale like. There's definitely an element of magic here. New love at the bottom of that one, it says love is in the air. At the bottom of magic, it says anything is possible. So tapping into your energy right away, group 3, I'm getting a lot of good energy. I mean, we have dates and end all be all. Come on. End all be all. End all be all says happy with you. This is looking like this will be a potential marriage partner or someone you can settle down with. And then the dates card says let's wine and dine. So someone you're actually dating. I just love this energy. Because it's not the like non-conventional BS that doesn't lead anywhere that you see a lot today. It's like, wow, you're actually getting a commitment from this person to take you out. You can actually see the light of day. You can actually be seen by other people together. What? You know, this person is taking you out, wine and dining you, showing you a good time, and you guys are having experiences together. This person is, you know, dating you and taking you out on dates. You may have manifested this person with a magic card, or they may have manifested you. This is also giving like serendipity, divine timing type of energy where it's like, man, the universe really just conspired for me to have the perfect, like best case scenario play out for me. It's giving that. And then we have protection and determined. Let me drink some water. Determined immediately gives me an energy that this person is pursuing you and they have discipline. I love to see that in love readings, the discipline, because you can have all the feelings in the world, but if you don't have the discipline to back it up, those are the situations that have a hard time progressing or getting anywhere. And then we also have protection. So you guys must be working with the universe. You must be working with the universe, or you have like just had an honest moment with spirit, like, Spirit, this is what it is that I'm looking for. And honestly, if it's not for me, block it from my path at this time. This could also be your ancestors. This could also be your, you know, passed on family members, people you were close to in this life, watching over you, protecting you, or just your guides, you know, your spiritual team, universal order, especially if you have, you know, any sort of higher purpose. Usually those types of timelines get a higher level of protection from the angels and the universe, because their purpose is going to serve other people. So regardless of the reason though, you're being protected right now by spirit and by the universe. At the bottom of protection, it says it's safe to love me. And I feel that. I feel that energy with this person coming in, because their energy just feels so genuine and real. And then determined is like, at the bottom of the card, it says, I will find a way. So this person's like, oh, you don't have a car? Let me send you an Uber. Oh, you know, you're tight on cash? I will pay for dinner. Oh, you know, you don't have, like, whatever it is that you need. You need time to think. You need, you have a child. You know, your kid is in childcare. You're a parent. You need a, you know, like, they're very much so working with you. It's just really refreshing to see. Let's see what else we get. Spirit for group 3. Tell me more about this connection, this person. What is happening here? We have proceeding softly. So you may have been setting intention to be more feminine, to sit more in your feminine energy, to live a soft life, masculine or feminine, to live a soft life, a comfortable life, to move slower, to not always be in a race to get everywhere, to be more open to receive, more open to help, more open to luck and serendipity and blessings from strangers. So you guys aren't in a rush, and you're not allowing anyone to put you in a position where you feel rushed. This one says, my inner power grows in moments of quietude. So that is an energy of you kind of sitting in your power, you sitting in your quietude, and you just kind of like trusting and knowing and sitting in this connection, not feeling like you have to attach to this person just because they like you, but allowing yourself to really feel every bit, every moment of this connection, of your intuition. And then we have revealing radiance. So I see you guys taking a while to get to know each other. I would say 3 to 6 months you're going to be dating. And 3 to 6 months is like consistently going on like 1 date a week or every other week, and calls during the week. Like a lot of people, they go on a few dates and then it's like, okay, your house or mine. We're not going to always, you know, I'm not going to wine and dine you for freaking 6 months. But with you guys, a solid 3 to 6 months consistently, you're building connections, going out with this person. And it doesn't mean that you're always going to like expensive restaurants and just eating and sharing meals, but all sorts of things, but consistently going on outings. I keep getting that energy of outings, very important. And again, this person is very patient with you. So revealing radiance, my light illuminates the world is what that one says at the bottom. So you're actually beaming. You're beaming, you're glowing, and it's not because of this connection, but honestly, it just feels like God's favor. That's really what it feels like. Like it feels like you are beaming because you are seeing the love of Spirit, God, the divine universe in your life, and you're just feeling so blessed and so loved by another person as well. And it's just like giving you all the confirmation in the world, like, wow, taking this path, whatever path that is that you have taken, was really worth it. Taking this path was really the right thing to do, because look where it has led me, someplace so valuable where someone is wining and dining me and treating me. And we have simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. So this is you just kind of appreciating, you know, the going along for the ride. I don't see you guys being too demanding in this process. Again, you're in your soft, radiant energy, and you're like, something is being revealed to you. Your love for this person, your desire for this person, your joy, your innermost self, you're beaming, you're glowing, you're feeling really good, feeling in your power, feeling blessed by the universe, you know, cared for by another. It's just a really nice experience. And it may have started with you kind of clearing out clutter. You could have reorganized your home, redecorated your home. You could have cut off old stale connections, deleted numbers out of your phone, friends, family, and anyone who doesn't call you or anything like that. Like you may have deleted these numbers. You may have changed your number. You may have, you know, moved to a new place. So everything is kind of led up to this moment, and it just feels like divine timing. That's the best way to explain it. Okay, Spirit, who is this person? So it is a new love connection. So it is someone that you don't know. Spirit is saying to pull here first, okay? Again, the clean it up card just came up. So Spirit is like, this is confirmation, and I love that. Buy the book and TikTok. Okay. Time is running out. And that's the thing. Sometimes, you know, you can do a reading, like you can do a reading on yourself and you can look for something, but if you're not in alignment with it, you're not going to get that message. That's so funny. I just saw 10:10 on the clock. We got number 30, number 21, and number 11. TikTok, clean it up and buy the book. And I love when messages come out like this, because I always tell this to my personal clients, like, the beauty of tarot is you can change what you do to change the outcome if you don't like what we see in the natural future. So Spirit is saying, if you're right now, your life is in chaos and you're dealing with people that you don't want to be in alignment with anymore, you're doing things, partaking in things, hanging out with people, you're just not feeling like you resonate anymore, this is the perfect time to clean it up, to simplify your life. Because it's going to lead you to this connection. So Spirit is like, it would be well worth it. And also, if you start to see people trying to fold themselves out of your life, let them. Because a lot of the times, well, sometimes, but a good amount of times, when we struggle to do things, then that Saturnian energy kind of comes in and does it for us. And typically when it's done that way, it's a bit uncomfortable. So it's better to just, do it yourself, cut things out yourself. But people may be, really giving you trouble nowadays. Your job, your friends, your family, whoever it is, whatever it is, you may be like really not fulfilled by certain things that you're doing or partaking in, or people that you're talking to nowadays. And it is a sign from Spirit, is like, I'm trying to make space. It's not a thing where it's like, cut those things out and this is the reward, or you have to cut things off so you can have this. But it's like, you don't have the space in your life right now. You need to simplify so that you're not all chaotic, and it's impossible to proceed softly when your life is in shambles, even if you do have a really good connection. And you also don't want to spoil the connection by treating them as your vacation versus your like safe space, your person that you really take seriously and you're building a solid foundation with. People can feel that when you treat them as if it's vacation, or it's the only light, or it's just something that, so it's best to do it now. TikTok and buy the book. Spirit really wanted to get that message out before we tapped into who this is. So Spirit, what can you tell me about the person? Okay, first of all, I just heard, I'm not a little boy, I'm a grown man. That's someone's like internal dialogue. I'm seeing someone spar at the gym, like a boxing gym. I'm seeing them spar with a punch bag. They may have one in their garage or in their house or something. But your person literally, like as we speak, as you're going through your life, you can't see it right now because you haven't met them yet. But they're literally sparring, like, and that's their internal dialogue. Page of coins in reverse. I'm not a little boy, I'm a grown man. That's someone's person. It's like they're literally building themselves up right now and stepping into themselves as we speak, sparring, realizing their personal power, getting more energy building. That fire is building within them. They're ready, they're passionate, they're hungry. We have the Death card and the Three of Swords in reverse, Page of Coins in reverse. This person is going through, it's giving like Kali energy, Kali Ma. Look up Kali Ma, but it's like that self-sacrifice type of energy, or look up the Jesus archetype. There's so many like examples of self-sacrifice, but specifically with Kali, it's like killing the ego, oneself, versus like more of a literal or physical sense. And that's the energy that I feel, like deading the ego so that you can step into more sacred unions, more sacred things. That is what this person is doing right now. And I love that this is coming up because a lot of time the narrative is focused on the person watching, because it's like you can't control what other people do, you can only control what you do. So there's no point to like read on like someone else's perspective all the time. But I love that that's coming up, because for the most of you, you've already simplified your life, and Spirit kind of doubled down for those of you who haven't, like, listen, this is why I want you to simplify your life. It's important that you do so that you can be fully ready and you can fully take in this connection. But I love that I'm getting like they're going for it on their end. They're growing, they're evolving, they're changing. They're working on stepping into their best selves truly. So we have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this isn't something that you need to create. This is something that's already kind of been set in motion. I just heard eclipse season, the May one though. So this may have been something that you had been trying to manifest, or something that has been manifesting since the May eclipses, early 2022. We have the Lovers in reverse. You may have let go of a relationship earlier this year, or jumped on a new timeline. 8 of Cups in reverse. Well, that would look like you're still attached to it. Wheel of Fortune. Things may have ended quickly, and maybe it looked to you like, you know, this isn't something that worked in your favor. But King of Wands in reverse, that person was not going to be who you wanted them to be. They were not going to show up and be who you wanted them to be. So there may have been a sudden ending. And it's funny that the Wheel of Fortune is coming up, because the Wheel of Fortune typically like denotes like some sort of big, huge positive shift. And in the long run, it definitely is, because you're untied from someone who didn't have the ability to serve you. But I do feel like at the time it may have been really painful, unless you were, you know, numb at that point and already preparing for it. But there is an energy coming through of early 2022. You leaving that connection sometime around the eclipses. The first eclipse season in early 2022 really kicked off all of this, you know, all of these circumstances and micro lessons and micro experiences that got you where you are, where it's like, okay, one final clean out, or the last clean out has already happened, but it's like a slow but sure stepping into a new timeline. A lot of people look at these portals like, oh, it's 11/11, it's a portal, let me go through it, or 8/8, it's a portal, let me go through it. But these things last for months. They start to create ripples in our reality months before and months after. So it's not literally like you can just magically kind of spiritually walk through when your 3D self is very much so in your same exact circumstance. So it's something that unfolds over time. But with you guys, I feel like you've really dedicated like a whole year, it feels like the entire year, to making the right decisions, the decisions that require a hell of a lot more patience but have a high amount of reward. And we got the 2 of Swords, King of Coins in reverse. So you likely didn't get a whole lot of confirmation that it was going to lead you anywhere anyway. Spirit is not really revealing to me this person at all. Spirit is really focusing on you. This is going to be new love. If you have like a tendency to self-sabotage, or to look for, or to chase, that would make perfect sense, especially with the Ace of Wands coming up in reverse. The Ace of Wands, let me turn it up right so you can see. And this deck, it's a paintbrush, and that's what a wand is. It's like Harry Potter's, you know, magical wand. It's the creative tool. It represents like intention and creation. So in this deck, they illustrate that with a paintbrush. And with it showing up in reverse for you, Spirit is saying, this is already done. This is already in motion, baby. All you got to do is literally allow the magic to occur. Because this is already, so this has been a process you've been creating over time. I feel like at this point you guys should be in a pretty comfortable place, because I feel like you get it now. I feel like you understand, and you've seen the steps and what Spirit has been trying to do in your life. More of that 2 energy. You may be seeing a lot of 222. 2 for me can also represent desire. The 2 of Wands typically represents being stuck between 2 decisions. And I do kind of feel like that's where you are. But we have the 5 of Coins, and, you know, she's down here, sitting here in the arch, kind of being kept away from too much snow. But she's cold, but she has this light that she's just holding on to. And that's kind of where you are, where it's like, okay, I can see the changes that I've made, but I can also see some things are still the same. And I haven't seen this full transformation that everyone is saying that is going to happen for me. But 5 of Coins, you're still hanging on to hope. You're still hanging on to light, and you're still trusting in Spirit. And things are about to pay off for you big time. This is end all be all energy. Wow, we got the Love card. I'm like, Spirit, okay, what do you want to say to me and change? You may be seeing 222, 555, combinations of 5s, 2s, 1s. But we have love and change. So I feel like your circumstances are going to change, which is why Spirit came in to save the day with the change card to give you that confirmation after the 5 of coins. Because it's like, yeah, it's tough out here. It's rough out here. And wow, we got gateway at the bottom of the deck. 11-11 energy. But Spirit coming through, like, yeah, your whole circumstances is going to change. I know you can see remnants of the past. You can see, you know, things of the future coming in, and you're just waiting for that big push, that big change, that big transformation. And it is coming most significantly in the love department. And I also feel in the finance department. I feel like your financial situation or what it is that you have is going to level up. And yeah, that is what I have for you guys. My Etsy is below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. It's in the description. And that was your reading today. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 4 with the Finchonite Crystal Point, this is your reading. We're going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot for you today, and we're going to tap into who is going to make their feelings known next and what's going to happen with that. All the details you can get. Spirit, this is for group 4 with the Finchonite Crystal Point. Who is making their feelings known to group 4? Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. Right away for you guys, group 4, I get an energy of you leaving someone in the dust. And you're kind of just taking off. And I feel like this is going to be a lesson for that person. Ooh, this person may have really banked on a physical connection with you. And I see someone new coming into the picture. So we have deep in love, excitement, and past life. So right away, there's a very exciting connection coming in for you guys, group 4. You're excited about it. At the bottom of excitement, it says, got my attention. So if you're someone who doesn't really give out your attention to just anyone, if you're someone who's really self-preserving, you don't like to do too much mingling, too much talking with people you don't know, not very trusting of new people, you're really going to take a liking to this person. At the bottom of deep in love, it says feelings run deep. So there's an energy of you being really interested in this person, and it really just kind of seems like you're in your own world with them. And there's a very deeply romantic energy between you and this person. There's like an energy of you kind of just being childlike. If you look at the deep in love card, this one, it's like, wow, they literally look like they're in their own world, enjoying a beautiful day, no worries in the world. Things are very simple. And then we have the past life card. We've been here before is what it says at the bottom of that one. So here we go, past life tea. But that's probably the reason you feel so comfortable with this person, and it's like things can be simple because you don't have to build up this facade of who you are. You can just be yourself because they already know your soul. They know you at your innermost core, your truest, most authentic self. So it's like you don't have to pretend with this person. They already know you. You guys are past the icebreakers energetically, so it's gonna feel very easy. Okay, and then here's the BS. So we have masks and isolation. At the bottom of masks, it says, who are you really? At the bottom of isolation, it says, staying to myself. So tapping in right away, I feel like this person has been isolating themselves, but also wearing a mask to the point where it really just tired you out. There's an energy of you kind of being over it. And it's like, I'm not going to wait all day. I'm not going to wait for you to get it together. You either get it together or you don't, and they didn't. And so here's this new love. But here's the thing. I don't feel like you've necessarily like let go of hope with that person. I feel like it was more just you surrendered to what they were enforcing. Okay, you don't want to see me anymore. You don't want to talk to me anymore, or whatever the situation was with them. Maybe you did step away because they weren't applying a whole lot of pressure. They weren't, you know, trying to pursue you or keep you. Regardless, you know, that person had been isolating themselves. Oh, I'm busy with work. It's all these excuses. And then all of a sudden, when love is taking off for you, now they have something to say. Now they want to be close to you. Like, so which one is it? Are you busy or not? I thought you had a big project. I thought you were too busy. I thought you just, like, stop with the BS. Just stop. Staying to myself at the bottom of isolation. So for a big part of this, I feel like they really isolated themselves. But we do have keeping watch here. Tabs from afar is what it says at the bottom of that one. So they had been watching you on social media, watching you. If you, man, that really sucks. If this is a coworker, now that is a complicated situation, because it's like, man, you can't just get over this person and like say to hell with them, because you see them all the time at work. Money and love in the same place can be very tricky, but regardless, they're keeping watch. And then we have baby maker. So I feel like this is someone you had a physical connection with, but really nothing more. I don't see this person really opening their heart up and, you know, trying to make you feel comfortable, trying to offer you something serious, trying to really connect with you on an emotional level. I get a very selfish energy from this person, almost like you know, you may feel like this person had used you. But so we have protection and secret feelings. At the bottom of protection, it says it's safe to love me. At the bottom of secret feelings, it says keeping it inside. So spirit is saying the rejection is protection, honestly, truly. And the person that you're going to be connecting with moving forward will protect you and be mindful of your feelings. And even when you're willing to overextend yourself because you have people-pleasing tendencies, this person is going to reel it back and, you know, keep you in the good zone where you're not giving too much even to them. But really, I feel like that relates to the past life connection. Where it's like they weren't being honest about what it is that they were feeling. They didn't even try to really go down that road with you, and spirit may have kept them whenever they were kind of on the fence. And it's like, okay, there's a little room for universal order to help you make this decision. The spirit may have been like, no, may have blocked it, may have subdued their feelings so that they didn't, you know, form an emotional attachment to you and then end up giving you hell. Because if an unhealed person is forming an emotional attachment to you, that's when you get that hot and cold, where one day it's like, okay, I'm going to allow myself to feel this connection, to engage in this connection, and they're giving you all the love, all the kisses, all the attention. And then, you know, the next day it's like they're cold, they don't want to be anywhere near you, they got enough, they're good, they're fighting themselves, they hate that they even gave you that affection. You don't deserve any of that. So I'm glad that was cleared out of the way. And yeah, we got savoring pleasure. So like I said, you guys are just enjoying the new connection. Like, I didn't feel any resistance at all. It's like, it's well overdue for you guys to really be appreciated and be treated. And I almost feel like this person of the past may be finally admitting their feelings as well, with them coming up so prevalently in this spread. It's almost like, okay, yes, this new person, this past life connection that you're kind of falling deep in love with and excited about, is revealing their, you know, intimate feelings and, you know, getting close to you, but also this person may be as well. So I'll check on that with the tarot. But savoring pleasure says, I fully embrace bliss in my life. Receiving from angels says, shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. So this feels like a gift here. And then being in flow, which you've worked so hard to do, says, I'm in flow with the universe, which I felt a little bit even in relation to this situation. It's like, I feel like you guys kind of said, okay, if you're going to push me away, I'm just going to fall back. It is like, it is what it is. I'm tired of fighting it. So seems to have worked out in your favor. Spirit, is this person going to be revealing their feelings as well? This person of the past. Right away, they feel a little ownership. Wow, we have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. And then here we have this temperance energy kind of representing the buoy effect that this person has kind of had in your life. We have the World card and the 8 of Pentacles. So Page of Cups in reverse. Spirit's like, yeah, it's that delusion creeping up on them. But This person, they feel a sense of ownership over you, and it's so like backwards how on one end 10 of Wands they felt like you were a burden, but on the other end 10 of Cups they felt like you were there happily ever after. And we have the World card, which I was just explaining to group 1 that the World card doesn't always represent like perfection and just pure bliss and happiness. The World card means you've gone through all the other major arcana. You've gone through the death process, the devil, the temptation, temperance, balance, you know, stepping into your empresshood, your emperorhood, building yourself up. Like, you've gone through all of these major arcana phases, and a lot of them can be really hard and difficult, and you can get really hurt by them. So the world doesn't always represent, like, even though it's a happy ending, it's more symbolic of a happy ending, because it's like, okay, I've gone through the worst of it and all the BS is cleared. So it's very sinister. This person's energy feels very sinister and like really messed up. Like, this person likes a lot of pleasure but a lot of pain. This person feels very scorpionic. This person feels like just like dark and disturbed, to be honest. We have Temperance and the Eight of Pentacles, so it's like, I've worked so hard on this connection, and I've been so patient, and I've tried to bring this connection together, and I've given you chance after chance, and I've really tried to grow out of myself. But Page of Cups in reverse is really just like, you're just not the person for the job. It's as simple as that. You don't have to say, I'm a good person, you're a bad person, or vice versa. We're just not in alignment, because Page of Cups in reverse is not enough. Page of Cups is like, I'm not who I was, but it's still not, and I've stepped into this better version. It's just, I'm not who I was. Not who you was, it just isn't enough. Micro changes is not enough. All right, Spirit, let's tap into this deep in love excitement person here. Well, Six of Cups in reverse. I just heard nothing like your last. Ooh, we got the Magician that wanted to come out. I'll take it. You've created this, and we have the Three of Swords as soon as I stop shuffling here. So this experience, this past life connection, is a manifestation of your past experiences. Under that, we have the Hanged Man. And then under that, we have the Nine of Swords. So it's like a lot of pain to get here, a lot of surrender. And Three of Swords is like, okay, heartbreak, but also recreating myself and stepping into a new life, making changes that will be long term, really putting in the work. Really putting in the work is the energy. Spirit, what else can you tell me? Ooh. You're definitely moving forward, though. Can you tell me anything about this person? Almost every group got new love. I think every group did get new love. Okay, King of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This connection feels very adventurous. It's giving me a little bit of Sagittarius energy, but it's also giving me Aquarian energy, Uranus energy. It's kind of hard to explain. It's almost like we are not the same. I am a Martian. This person is like not from here. That's how their energy kind of reads. Like, you couldn't compute me even if you wanted to. You don't have the bandwidth to understand me, mere human. And you may have been asking for a connection that is really different than what you've expected. I got a little bit of this before. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands in reverse. So this is looking like a safe space, a romantic connection. If I had to say, to be honest, group 4, this feels like someone who is giving you a safe space, someone you're experiencing pure joy with, pure love with, but it's like non-attached love. Four of Wands is marriage energy. Wheel of Fortune is coming up in reverse. Four of Wands is in reverse as well. So this is like what you would want from this connection isn't necessarily happening with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like if you're looking for marriage, I can't say that I see that from here. What I see is that this person is whisking you away from your past with someone who likely wasted your time or got in your way. And someone showing you true love, but it's more like this is a plateau. This is a stepping stone. It's like you've been climbing the mountain and just experiencing so much pain and hardship for so long that this is someone coming in to show you a good time, but it's not giving like long time energy. Or not necessarily long time, because I could totally see you dealing with this person 3 years, 4 years, a long time. But it's like, I feel like this person, even though your souls recognize each other, what you would want for yourself in this life, I don't feel like they're exactly in alignment with. I could totally see this person living like an RV life, living in an RV and, you know, traveling the world, going to different countries, you know, that kind of thing, not having a stable job, but somehow making money, or, you know, using their skills, leveraging their skills to receive what it is that they need. But, I feel like there's some sort of lifestyle difference that in order to be in alignment with this person, like a forever kind of thing, you would have to change or get on yet another timeline where you would be totally different than you are. And we have the Justice card in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. So it's just not what it is that you want. Like, to be flat out, Two of Wands in reverse, Justice in reverse is like, okay, this isn't what I'm going to choose for forever. This isn't what I want for my forever. But, you know, this person is kind of coming in and reaffirming your beliefs and reaffirming your value and showing you love and appreciating you, and things feel so simple with them. And it's kind of just like this person is an escape, to be honest. Like, it feels like an escape from reality, but I'm not getting that this is like your forever partner. Even though you're falling deep in love with this person. We have the Page of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. So I feel like you know that. I feel like you know that this isn't going to be a forever thing. Spirit, what are they going to build? What is this connection? We have Between Worlds, Chop Wood, and Soulmates. Wow. And that's exactly what I was feeling. It's just a high level connection. Oh, that's interesting. I just saw a 1616 on the camera timer. 16s or 1s and 6s may be significant to you in some way. But we do have the Soulmates card, so that's giving me that past life love, you know, type of energy where it's like we are soulmates. Our souls will find each other again and again in each lifetime. Regardless of what we're going through, to give us a safe space so that we can experience love, to help us through what we're going through, to save us, whatever. Like, we are soulmates. We will meet each other in lifetime after lifetime, to help each other, be there for each other, to benefit from each other, to love each other. But we have the Between Worlds card. So I feel like these are two ends of the spectrum. It's like this person was just, I mean, it feels like absolute trash and rigid and delusional. And then we have this person that is just living a totally different lifestyle than you. And it could be opposite. Like, this person could be totally corporate. You could be wanting to travel the world and never get on social media again and just get married and live with just your person and just say to hell with the whole thing. So, you know, this could be totally opposite. The way that will look for you, you'll see in person, because it'll just be like, yeah, I love you so much, but we're very different. And we want like different things for our lives. The love is there, but we want different things for our lives. So either we'll have to change or we'll have to surrender. And I just don't see you surrendering to this. Justice in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. It's like, this isn't even an option. I'm not living like that. Not to say that the way that they live is bad, but just not in alignment with what you want for yourself. So they could be too adventurous. They could be, you know, it could be anything. You'll see. But we do have Chop Wood. So I feel like this person is giving you like a spinal alignment. I don't know why it came up that way. Spinal. Maybe you've been working on your kundalini. You've been trying to raise your kundalini or work on that or something. You may be having lower back issues, or you getting going to a chiropractor. Papa, you might think I went to school for chiropractic. Sorry. I can't help it, but don't hurt it for bro. I love that song. Anyways, there's an energy of you getting in alignment with this person, chopping wood with this person. Chop wood is essentially a saying of working hard, chopping wood. You want to go to the bar this weekend? Nope, gotta chop wood, got some things to do at the house, Doesn't mean you're literally chopping wood. It just means that you're taking care of your foundation. So I feel like this person is whisking you away from this old timeline and occupying you enough to where this person, we got never ending story at the bottom of the deck. So where this person can leave you alone, you can get out of this karmic cycle with this, person who's not serving you. But I don't see you like choosing to settle with this person. But who knows? This is just a snapshot from now. This hasn't even unfolded yet. Things can change, grow, and evolve. So just be open to all of it. We have abundance here. You may start a business with this person. I'm seeing someone packing. I just heard packing candles. Someone may have like a candle business, or you may have been trying to make your business go viral on TikTok. And this person is going to be helping you packing orders and stay organized with your business once it blows up. We got miracles and fulfillment. So I really just get this energy of you being stuck and this past life love, the soulmate coming in to expressing their feelings to save the day, fulfilling you, showing you abundance, showing you love. There's miracles and expansion happening through this connection. And the rest you'll see. You'll see how it unfolds, but definitely a very good thing, a beneficial thing in your life. And that's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what came up for you today. I will talk to you soon.